I don't even know where I am anymore.
Tell them to go over to our
The camera
website.
died.
What's our website?
freewayfaith.com. I don't know. I didn't even know we had a website. I haven't been on it.
I'm sure it'll be linked. But sign up for, I haven't even told you this. Are you ready? I'm going to announce it right here. The name of our email newsletter.
Okay.
I want to call it.
All right, I'm ready. Drum roll, please. We're back. Yes.
The engine has started.
The engine has started. Put your seatbelt on.
Here we go.
Doing this part again because we forgot to turn the fan off, and that thing is loud.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Yeesh.
But it can get hot up here. We are
Yeah,
upstairs.
also, I didn't look at my hair. I know my hair's probably a mess. I've been driving around and delivering Uber Eats orders in the rain all day. So,
well, let's talk about that. But
got a little
first,
messy.
Welcome to the Freeway Faith Podcast.
Welcome.
I'm Heather,
to
Gen
the
X.
Freeway Faith Podcast. I'm Riley, Gen Z. Sorry, I was talking over you. I have energy today.
You do, yeah. I think you said you just had
I had a Red Bull.
a caffeinated beverage. I also had some caffeine at McKinley's Book Club.
Oh, yeah.
And look, and I've got my, I decided to keep my shirt on. It's my Gen X, Let's Roller Skate. It's
I've got
vintage.
My 21 Pilots Scaled and Icy live show.
Yeah, our favorite band. Well, my favorite band. I won't speak for you.
It's my favorite band as well.
So we've got our camera, our microphones in a different spot today.
Heck, yeah, we do.
We noticed that we might have sounded a little far away, so we're testing this.
Trying things out.
Yeah.
This is our first podcast.
Ever.
Not episode,
Not
but
episode,
yeah.
So if you're listening and it sounds different than the first couple of episodes, hopefully it sounds better.
Hopefully.
If you're watching, they're definitely in different spots and they look a little different. So there's that.
And if you're not watching, come watch to see it.
It's always fun. Yeah. We love our little setup here. We're having fun.
Love the setup.
Yeah. We have red chairs. I dig it.
Red chair.
So this is going to be our rear view episode where we're just going to kind of, talk about what's been going on this week. The past 7 days. And so you were talking about today.
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to talk about that?
I mean, yeah. So today, first ever time doing Uber Eats. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Had a blast. I had lots of orders. It was just coming in back to back. I made about $30 an hour doing the Uber Eatsing. I also did an order of...
Uber Eatsing. You turned it into a verb. I love it.
I did my first day of Instacart yesterday. And... I enjoyed it, but I liked
he says it's
Uber
a question
Eats
mark.
better. I did one shift or one batch before I started Uber Eats today, and I don't know. I that was $15, and it took me an hour, and then I ended up doing multiple orders in Uber Eats and making about $30 an hour on average for 3 hours. So yeah, it's great.
Well,
it feels like my dream of traveling.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming true. I'm just not going far yet. Maybe I will.
What are you doing in the car?
Music.
Music?
That's all I did today.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just listening to music. Yesterday I called my grandpa.
That's right.
That was great.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll call more people more often. Call him more often. And yeah, the dream is that I could save up some money and then go on a trip somewhere for a week and still be able to work and pay off.
While you're on vacation, while you're traveling, you can
and then
work.
I get to meet locals and explore neighborhoods and other places.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing around here. So
I'm excited for you.
Love it.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Good. Yeah. Just a typical Tuesday in our life. Got up and did the dishes and the laundry and the shower and the homeschooling, and then took your sister to she's in this fun little homeschool book club that is every other week, and today was actually their last. They finished the book today.
Oh,
and
no.
Yeah, but it was a really special thing for us because she doesn't love to read. I love to read, you loved to read, but your sister, it's not her favorite.
It's falling, isn't it?
Mine?
You have yours all the way.
Yeah, I think it needs to be higher so that way.
I didn't mean it.
It's okay. We're
interrupt.
learning.
You
it's okay.
Talk. I just realized you were
I'm leaning forward. Well, I
leaning a
still
little
don't
bit
know
more and
how
more
close I
forward.
need to be. It
It
should.
did fall.
I think if I touch it, it might make a noise. So I'm trying
It's
to
going
just.
to.
It's okay. So, anyways, so I love that she loved the book, and what's really cool is that it is the first in a series, so she can read more. It kind of left on a cliffhanger, so she's excited to read more.
So they're not going to read the series as a book club?
No, because they're not going to meet again until like September. They're taking the summer off. This is how homeschoolers do things.
Wow.
We like a lot of downtime if possible.
Yeah.
No, some of us, not all of us. I won't speak for all homeschoolers, but the ones we were around.
So excited for summer.
They're gonna meet for ice cream, I think, in 2 weeks. But they finish the book
Ooh.
today, and then I think they're gonna decide what book they want to read next. Talk about what they're gonna read next. So that was fun. So that's it. I talked to you yesterday about how I kind of want to get back into playing video games, but like by myself, like a game that I can get invested in that like makes me get my chores and responsibilities done sooner.
Yes.
So especially with the rainy weather, the wainy weather. Well, that's interesting. I'm almost positive my phone was in silent mode and it just went off. You think I should play that? Well, I might start with Stardew Valley or Sims.
Depends what you want, yeah.
As soon as you guys are done obsessing over Tamagotchi, I do kind of want to try that. That sounds kind of... McKinley did something today while she was playing it because she's getting up early just so she can have a little bit more time before school starts, which I'm fine with. Find what motivates you and make it work for you. So
yeah.
That was today. And that text message that just came through, my phone is kind of blowing up a little bit because of something that I did last week that I wanted to talk about. That was super fun. Serving on an audition panel for our friends who are, I'm a theater director. I've been a theater director, and it's still falling. You're just watching it fall, aren't you? I'll fix it in a second.
I mean, like, just slowly.
When you're talking, I'll try to fix it.
Hopefully, I'm not bumping the cable with my knee and with the way that I'm sitting right now.
We'll figure it out.
And it's not me,
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We're all about being real and authentic here, so.
Yeah. But we do want to provide.
We want to be professional, too.
Yes, exactly. So. Anywho, so I got the privilege of volunteering my time to serve on this audition panel, and it is for kids. They're auditioning for Annie, and it's for kids. Gosh, I think we had 7 years old through like 13 years old, and it was. So I've said this to you before. The Friends episode where Phoebe is. She's saying there is no such thing as a truly selfless act because when you do something selfless, you feel good. And so therefore it's no longer selfless because you benefited from it. That's pretty much how the audition panel feels to me. And same thing with the animal sanctuary. Like it's like I'm volunteering my time. I'm getting nothing out of it except I'm getting so much out of it. It's so fulfilling and rewarding. And so it was very like Friday I served 2 hours with McKinley at the farm Friday morning, and then Friday evening 3 hours for auditions. It was a great day. It was a really great day. So anyways, those are a couple of my highlights for the week. How about you?
The game came out. What did we do? What did we do last weekend? What was that like?
Church. Starting points at church.
Yes, that was the highlight, honestly, I think of my weekend.
I mean,
I went to a party. That's what I did.
Yeah, I was saying you met up with your old friends one night, and then you had another friend come over one night, and then I know we went out one night, and that was the night the game came out.
Yeah, we were supposed to go out on the Saturday night and see a concert performed at
a live band,
a restaurant that we love. Yeah, a live band, and nobody told us, but they canceled. Somehow everybody else found out that they canceled because of the rain, and no one
else
showed up.
Yeah.
Like we were the only ones outside.
Yeah. Yeah, we had gone the week before, and we didn't know it was our first time, and we didn't know they had this amazing outdoor space and this amazing live band, and we weren't quite dressed. It got cooler, and so we got kind of cold, and we had to leave. And we're like, we are coming back next Saturday. Can't wait! Another big band. And then we show up, and we're like, yeah, patio, and they acted as if we were crazy.
Yeah, literally they did.
And so then they let us sit on the patio, but we're like, so there's no band. Nobody else was on the patio. Nobody joined us and sat on the patio. It's like everybody else got the memo that they had canceled this band. But then we went and checked their social media. It wasn't there.
Yeah, they had posted 4 hours earlier. Tonight we're doing this band. Come watch.
Yeah.
And then never posted. And now keep in mind too, they posted that after it had already rained in the morning. And we already knew what the day was like. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They must have, maybe the band canceled last minute.
It's possible, but it was weird.
Because of the rain, even though it didn't rain anymore.
To act like we should know this. Like, it just felt so weird. I was like, is this the beginning of like the apocalypse, or like the zombies are attacking and we don't know? It felt really weird, but we're going to try one more time. We'll see. We'll let you guys know next week.
Yeah, they better not cancel again.
Yeah,
That would
I
be
know.
so sad.
I was excited. But this next band's supposed to be really good. So, although it is supposed to rain for like all week, like through possibly Sunday. So,
Oh boy, yeah.
We'll see.
Well, hopefully they warn us.
Yeah.
This time.
I love that I talked to some of the moms at the coffee house. Like, I love that you got out in the rain. In fact, I love that your attitude this morning was like, it's raining. I bet I can make some money today, because most people don't want to go out in the rain.
Yeah.
I was talking to the ladies at the coffee house. They were like, oh, we love it. I was like, okay. I don't like the gray, cloudy skies, or like when I have to get out and it's raining. I have a hard time waking up, extra caffeine, etc. But if it's pouring down rain and it's like, well, I'm not going to get out and go to the grocery store or go to this event, or that's canceled, then I love taking a rainy day at home.
I love
like
enjoying the rain.
Yeah, read a book, watch a movie, play a
Yeah.
video game while it's pouring down rain outside. I do love to capitalize on that. Yeah.
The Subway employee that I talked to today, not where I did one of my orders, but where I actually went and ate.
Or you took a break.
Yeah, a different Subway than the one that I had ordered from earlier in the day. Anyway, he told me that he really enjoys the rainy weather.
I hear that a lot more
Been enjoying
lately.
the view all day.
Yeah. That's what the ladies at the coffee shop, they like really liked it. They're like, not even like the gray skies. I'm like, I don't know. I think I like it a little bit more in the winter. I think I've been waiting for the weather so I can get out and do things. And unfortunately, the rain, it'll keep us off the hiking trails and the biking trails. You can't pickleball in it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm hearing,
I like to read in it.
I'm distracted a little bit because I'm hearing your sister's like, she's playing Tamagotchi, isn't she? And I'm hearing her little high-pitched little guys talk. It almost sounds like our pug when he talks. It reminds me of him.
He does. He talks.
We'll have to share it somehow, some way, sometime. This guy's only. But back to church. We did something pretty significant on Sunday at church.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah, whatever. No. We went to what our church calls starting points. We've been going there since, like September? Maybe we started going in October last year.
Yeah.
And just making sure, that this is the place for us. We want to stay there. And so we haven't been yet. We decided, let's go to this starting points meeting. They have it once a month where they go over what the church values are, go over, different events and different ways you can get involved in, like small groups and stuff, as well as serving. That was a big part of it too. Where can you serve? What is serving like? All that.
Yep.
Funness.
Yep.
And we got a book or a journal,
Yes.
a custom journal with a branding or
It's really cool, yeah.
I don't even it
does look
seemed
like a
like
branding, yeah.
burned in there
of the
the
church
logo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was exciting. I mean, the people were amazing. It was a great conversation. And Yeah, I will. So, I mean, it's kind of us deciding, yeah, we want to become members, and this is our church. And I think that feels good. I emailed back the coordinator person that's been emailing us. And I kind of told her, I was like, okay, here's the deal. I haven't filled out any of my forms. I've been praying about this, but like, I don't, I was honest with her. I was like, listen, here's my history. Like a preschool teacher, theater director, ran my own, private homeschool, homeschooler, children's minister for 10 years, youth group leader, but also was also a life group leader and a life group leadership leader. And I am a certified Christian life coach. So, I mean, I like adults too. And I'm going to be honest, and I'll share that. I'll share it with the podcast because I can't believe that I'm the only person who has felt this way. But it's like, yes, my spiritual gifts, my skills, my experience, my talents, they would obviously children's ministry. But like, is that where I should go? Like, or should I, like, maybe I need to step out of my comfort zone and do
Well,
something like parking because that's something I've never done before.
yeah.
And I was honest with her about that. I said, I'm praying about it. I would like for you to pray about it because what I really would like to do is fill a hole, fill a need. Like that is where I am feeling called. But then I was also honest and I'm like, but then when I say that, I'm full transparency and authenticity. I find myself a little scared that hole is children's ministry. And I don't know. I don't know. It's not that I don't want to do children's ministry. It's just,
Well,
it's what I've always done.
yeah. I think about. I really liked what somebody there said. I'm trying to think exactly what it was, but this is paraphrasing. Like, what do you want to do in God's kingdom, right? Like, if you could like picture like where would you want to be put in heaven, like in
Like
God's
your
kingdom?
heavenly
Like,
career.
yes,
in a
exactly
sense.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, for me, I was like, okay, yeah, I definitely want to do acoustic guitar performing mostly. Because I was thinking, like, do I do that or media, like audio engineering?
Right.
I
So,
could do
yeah.
that too, or both. That might be the real answer. But yeah, for
Yeah.
me,
Both and.
where I would want to be, if I could choose, is performing music.
Yeah.
Like being like David. I love. Yeah, he's one of my favorite people
Yeah.
in Scripture to think about because he was a harpist.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, yeah, he definitely expressed
served
his love for the Lord.
The Lord and the kingdom of
in song.
Israel with or Judah. I don't remember at the time specifically, right? Which one was which?
I think when he was king,
I
he
think
was
it
king
was.
of like
I think it was
yeah. I
Israel.
think it
Yes. I need
faltered
to
after him.
I need to read
I just finished
read
Kings,
up on the Old
Judges,
Testament.
Samuel.
Make sure I know the timeline.
I'm in Isaiah now. Who was he? Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah. I will say I did want to make a point, and it's always hard. I don't mean any disrespect and have no ill feelings when comparing something. Like when you so at the time I didn't think it was bad. It's just sort of like, this just felt different. And in this season of my life it felt a little bit better. So I say that there was something about the way that this church, and maybe it was the person leading the group, the way that she expressed serving, I felt so much less pressure than I have at any other church. And even as a children's minister, being the one putting the pressure on people to serve, there was something, I don't know. I've been really racking my brain about it since church, going, how was it? Did I just believe them? Because I think every church has probably said, hey, we're not going to force you. And it's not like you have to sign in blood and commit every month. But there was just something that just felt like we would love to invite you. We would love to have you. But like, no pressure if you're not ready.
Really serious when they like, I think it was like when they said like God wants a cheerful giver, a cheerful server, not somebody who's just doing it out of obligation.
Yeah.
So if you're not a cheerful giver or server, then don't feel bad, don't feel guilty or obligated to do it, you know? And that's I think what also led him to say, where do you like what makes you smile when you picture yourself in God's kingdom? And if there's nothing, then then there's nothing.
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, for me, it's definitely the children, but I'm not. But the con, and this is my concern,
I know what you're gonna say.
is that I didn't attend church for
Yep.
like 10 years for the most part. Yeah. So
Yep.
that's my, yeah. So we'll see. I think that's the biggest negative. It's not necessarily about that, and also just sometimes you just spend a lot of time with the kids, and it's nice to be around adults too. But I mean, I love working with the kids. There's no doubt about that. All ages. So we'll see where God calls us. I'm excited to see what our next steps are.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah. I need to email myself. I think I'll start off doing guitar. I'm definitely. I don't know. I don't want to get burnt out.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'd rather know that I'm going to start doing it once a month.
And I think that the church,
We have so many church services too. Like,
well, and that's it. Like the churches that we've served for and worked for in the past were smaller. I mean, the first one was a church launch. So like we were doing everything all the time. And we just didn't have enough people to spread the love. So like your dad played guitar every single week, and I had to be the children's minister on every single week. I did eventually have a partner where I could trade out occasionally, but this church is larger, and so I don't know. I mean, according to them, there's a lot of flexibility, so it'll be interesting. So hopefully that is to protect against burnout. Yeah. So I'm excited. And then we got to go into the sermon. And it was a great sermon about disappointment.
mm-hmm.
And
we finally got to take communion there. I guess we've had to miss like at least a Sunday a month for travel or something.
And we've literally missed communion. This time we missed baptism Sunday, I think. We missed the baptisms. But we got communion. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
My takeaways that I wrote down that I just wanted to share on the podcast were
I'm worried.
I just need to put a counterweight. Maybe that's all it needs. Sorry if you can hear it.
Oh, gosh.
So sorry if you can hear this.
Just make a cut. I was just thinking about how like we're only recording on one track. So if you're quiet and I'm not, I can't just turn you up and then call it a day. I'll have to go in every time that you talk and raise the volume.
We're just going to have to see how it looks. And if I talk
at the same time as you then I'll be really loud. Then I will. Hopefully it sounds good.
We'll just be the case study for anybody out there who creates a video podcast. Just come look at ours and you can see what it's like when you start. And hopefully we'll be a lot better in 5 more episodes.
Yeah.
It's so weird
because how it goes, right?
We don't just get to like, gosh, if we had just started 6 years ago, we wouldn't have to worry about the video. But I love YouTube, so I'm actually really excited about it because YouTube is definitely one of my favorites.
I love YouTube.
I do love YouTube.
I always wanted to be a YouTuber.
I did not.
I'm doing it.
That didn't even exist.
Check out my YouTube channel, guys. RILEY.
YouTube didn't even exist. Sorry, say that again.
RILEYHANGEN. Check me out, guys, on YouTube, TikTok too.
YouTube didn't even exist when I was your age, bro.
I know, bro.
Crazy, right? All right. Sermon points. Disappointment. So I actually copied it from his message notes. We had hoped that he would be the one. I mean, my goodness. When you just pull that line out of Luke 24:21 and say just that piece of it, you're like, man, they lost hope. Hoped in the past tense. They truly, truly did.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And our pastor said
that feeling, yeah.
7 of the most painfully honest words in the New Testament. And it was like, dang. And how often do we think it, feel it, but we don't put words to that feeling? But that's exactly, we had hoped he would be the one to pull me out of my depression or to help me with my social anxiety or to make that girl say yes when I asked her out or whatever it is. We had hoped that. And he's not done. Like, he's not, and he is, and he was, and he always will be. And just because it wasn't in our timing or even right in front of our eyes that we could see what was happening, he is still working and he is still there. And like, don't be disappointed, bro.
Amen.
Anyway, that was I've not dissected that verse and pulled that line out and weighed the heaviness of it before. So that was pretty cool for me.
I agree.
Are you still trying to remember the sermon again?
No.
This is what happened when you Bible study every day. You're like, oh no, wait, what was that? Where did I learn that?
Oh no. I was just trying to think of something specific, but I'm just gonna pull it up.
That's okay. That's what I did. I pulled out a few. Well, my other favorite thing was the final. It's like some of us have been on the road for a long time. Like, we heard the truth. We've been in the room or on the path with Jesus and like not even like recognized his presence there because we haven't stopped walking long enough to just
Yes.
sit with him, sit at the table, listen, pause. So yeah, what our pastor had written in his notes was, he is not waiting for you to have it all figured out. He's waiting for you to ask him to stay. And I thought that was pretty poignant.
Yeah. It makes me think of something. It's like him walking with us always and not like realizing it, right? Like, I forget exactly the phrase or the story, but I've heard something about like someone who didn't feel like Jesus was with them, right? And they're like, Jesus, why? Like, when I look down, I only see my feet. I only see my footprints.
Yes. That my grandma had above the toilet in her bathroom my entire life. Yes.
The footprints.
I only see one walking along the sand, and I only see. Keep going.
I don't know the poem.
That's okay. Keep
but
going.
But you know, walking along the sand, only seeing one pair of footprints.
Yep.
Being like, Jesus, where were you?
Yep.
But my child, you were in my arms. He was carrying the person the whole time. Anyway, that's the story. Yeah. The one pair was his.
Look it up. We'll try to find it and link it in the show notes.
That's how it is weekly.
Yep, you're right.
Daily. I mean, not just weekly. For us. I found a note that I think that this is a quote from the pastor. The women were speaking a dead story to a living God. I thought that was really cool. Like when there, or maybe it wasn't the women at this point. I think it was. I got confused, but I think at this point he's talking to different followers.
Yeah, the ones on the road to the table.
On the road with,
because I wrote that down too.
Walking with, talking to, and they're literally they're saying that we'd hoped he'd be the one telling him the story. Like, didn't you hear about Jesus? And they're literally speaking a dead story. Yeah. Jesus had already come back. He'd overwhelmed the grave. Yeah, and they were saying it to him. Yeah, so that was cool.
I think the big thing is. The big takeaway, it's about disappointment, and it's about, it's just true, deep-rooted trust and faith, and knowing, again, like I think we talked about this in a previous episode.
I got the chills.
Like, it's that rainy weather. His timing, and that he answers every prayer. It's just sometimes yes, sometimes no. Most of the time,
yes,
it's not yet.
Yes.
And usually that not yet is because we're not ready as well. And so, disappointment, again, I say, look back. Disappointment. I think about, my boyfriend in high school of 3 years who broke up with me. And oh my goodness, how much did I pray? Well, but like, thank God he did not answer that prayer the way I wanted him to. And again, in his time, eventually I met somebody else who ended up being the love of my life and my husband of 25 years. So another one that I just thought of that was this, I just recently stepped away from a business. I was the co-owner of a part-time homeschool hybrid private school. And I had no doubt in my mind that God called me to do this. Like, and it was a lot of work and time and effort, and there was a lot of stuff going on, but it was very clear that God called me to do this. And then I did it. And then about 18 months later, God very clearly called me away. And it was like, wait, what? What? Where I was disappointed. I thought I was wrong. I fought him on it. And I was really disappointed when I walked away. Even it didn't feel, it still just felt weird and wrong. And it didn't make sense to me. I was speaking a dead story, and Jesus was living a life-filled story. And that story, the next chapter, was just, it's been even more beautiful. So yeah, hindsight's 2020. But if you can look back and be grateful and see and remember those times where the story didn't end where you thought it was going to end, or it didn't end up where you thought it was, but it ended up better, or even if it ended up worse, but it grew you. But to like look back and observe and acknowledge and notice, and then remember that, yeah, God's not done. What happened?
Sorry.
Did something move?
I kid you not, I thought the car
Because
the
of
car
the
was rolling.
reflection, I bet.
I heard a sound.
Oh.
It's like I thought I heard a sound of something coming from right here. I was like, what in the world?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You're giving me crazy eyes.
I'm going crazy. I'm hearing things.
So yeah, that was, I think it's encouraging that we go back to the character of Jesus. I have so many thoughts running through my head. They're future episode conversations, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But I think for me, one of the biggest takeaways is focus on Jesus, not on me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
It's the echo. It's got to be the echo of the way that the sound from downstairs. I really hope you don't hear.
I keep hearing.
If you're
it
hearing,
sounds like a video game system is turning on or something. Maybe my Xbox is turning the fan on and then turning it off and turning it on again because it's like downloading an update. I don't know. But yes, focus on Jesus, not the fans in the background.
Focus is a key word here, Riley. Focus.
What?
All right. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, well, shout out to my sister-in-law. You know who you are. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah. Anything else going on?
Sometimes what we interpret as failure is actually progress. This can be seen in the disciples' reaction to the cross. That was another note I wanted to share. That was all.
Oh.
So what you were saying about like feeling disappointed.
Yeah.
Feeling like, wait a minute.
I like that.
I did this for 18 months. No, you weren't. You weren't a failure.
No.
It was just
closed door, open window.
Yeah. I don't think that. Yeah. I keep saying that's a problem I have. I'm trying to deal with.
If you
when we talk.
If you've never recorded yourself.
Yeah.
Try it. Just try it. Watch it back. See how it feels.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I think that's the hardest part of this process.
Is that really me?
Not the recording or the setting up or the editing. It's the having to watch
yourself back.
Myself. Not a fan.
Not a fan of watching. Well, don't tell people that. We want them to be fans. Hopefully they
I'm
disagree
a fan. I'm just saying anything I do, I don't love watching myself.
I know. It's weird to be hyper aware of.
I did like over 50.
And we're back. But my microphone is not wanting to cooperate. Technical difficulty. Okay, we're going to leave as much of this in as possible because someday somebody's going to watch this and they're going to want to watch a video podcast. And I know we're going to be still producing podcasts, and we're going to motivate them and inspire them to keep going. Just remember to clear your memory card before you do. Yeah? Okay, I think we were wrapping it up. I don't even know what we were talking about. Jesus is
the SD card was full. If you didn't understand, what she was saying. That's what happened to the video there. That's
I
why we
don't-
cut out.
I'm trying to hold this here. Okay, this looks. Oh gosh, I'm touching it. Okay, I'm just letting it go.
It's just completely in the wrong spot.
know
You're
what's
gonna
wrong with it.
sound quiet as heck.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, let's just say bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry
No, we're good.
that I'm
we're
all
good.
blah now.
We're
I'm
good.
blah now.
We do. We love hanging out with you guys here. We're doing our best to get all the technology squared away, and we're really
Yeah.
good with technology too. But this is not something we've ever
Well,
done
it's
before.
good to know. Now we only have enough space for like 4 videos.
Okay,
We gotta delete them.
now we know.
All right. Love
Now we
y'all.
know.
Love you, Faith fam.
We love hanging out with you, but the
Thanks
conversation
hanging out.
doesn't
Thanks
have
for it.
to end here. Hop on over to our
I was
website.
completely thrown off by this. My whole mojo, everything. I don't even know where I am anymore.
Tell them to go over to our
The camera
website.
died.
What's our website?
Freewayfaith.com.
Dot.
I don't know. I didn't even know we had a website. I haven't been on it.
I'm sure it'll be linked. But sign up for, I haven't even told you this. Are you ready? I'm going to announce it right here. The name of our email newsletter.
Okay.
I want to call it the dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, sign up for it. It will send you behind
Car
the
puns.
scenes. You get car puns. Exactly. They're my favorite. I love puns.
Can we have an antifreeze section?
I'm going to have to think about that one.
Just kidding.
So sign up for our newsletter, the dashboard. We'll behind the scenes, weekly encouragement, maybe some deep dives.
I'm falling apart.
No memory cards required. Yeah. All right. Until then, keep your eyes on the road, your heart on the word, and enjoy the drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbuckle your seatbelts, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, and come to the YouTube so you can see this beautiful, beautiful thing in my hands.
If you
Comment
are
below what that is.
If you're listening and you don't want to hop over to YouTube, I respect that decision. If
But
you would,
you
please
don't
give
need
us
to know.
give us a review. And like we can read some of it. We'll read it on a future podcast. We can pick a review to read.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Comment.
Yeah, so you can do both.
Yeah.
They can't comment if they're listening and driving in the car in the shower.
I
Like
know.
they have to just give a review.
Yeah.
But not based off of this
They
episode.
can't review while they're
Listen
in
to
the
a couple other
shower or
episodes.
driving either.
No, what? They can't review
They
while
can't
they're
review
showering.
while they're doing that either.
Yeah, but they can't go to YouTube and comment, is what I'm saying. We're not talking to the YouTubers. We're talking to the audios.
Okay.
The audio files. Isn't that what they're called? You're one. You're an audiophile. Just say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, God, I can't. That is ridiculous.